ahead and kick on here. See if we can find some of these new holes. All right, get one to start off. Perfect. Morning, Scott. What's going on? How you doing today? I am working overnights this week, so I just got home not too long ago. And I'm not tired yet, so I figured I would kick on and see if we can figure out some of these new holes here. And figured I would go with some chill music, try and wind down from my night. And we're going to kick off with a Wind 5 wanker here. Lovely. Lays up on the right side of the fairway here. Let's take a look at this hole. 349 for our opponent. Looks like it's going to have to be a long wood here. That's real narrow and a huge headwind. I want to make sure that I find the fairway here. Looks downhill. We'll play it plus 10, so we'll play it as a 10 ring adjustment. So full overpower. Ugh. Hopefully that avoids the rough. Might not be deep enough to even find the rough. Oh, it will be. No, but we avoided the dune that this course is named after. Oh, getting a toe. Oh, that sucks, Scott. Yeah. You just are stuck waiting for them until they show up. What an interesting looking hole this is. I guess it's a par 5, right? I don't remember, but it's super long. It'll be very important to find the fairway here. I'm not gonna have much of it. I'm gonna have to blast a rough iron. You gotta wait outside in the cold, Scott? Oh, get in. That would have been awesome. One of the Drewmore par 5s I albaed the first time I played it. I don't think I think I have made like one or two since then, but I wonder how far we can get this to go with a bailout slice shot here. Go with a 25 ring slice. Let's see how close we can get it. All right, looks like it's a big downhill from the looks of it for our third shot rather. All right, well that's good. We're getting to that point in the year where it's starting to get chilly outside, which I hate. I'm just gonna play this as like a plus 10 min here. So there's a 15 at a min. I'll go with 4.2. Huh. I still think that's overhill. I think I just or downhill rather. I think I just over adjusted. 1.2. Well, maybe just because it was pushed forward from mid. Oh, I should have hit rematch. Whoops. Oh well. We'll move on. Oh, were you in Unity? Right, I was playing you earlier. Yeah, I thought that was a little odd. I was at work too, and kind of in and out, so I might have been taking a little bit longer than normal. I apologize for that. I actually had to walk away for a little bit, and then when I came back, I saw you'd forfeit. And I was like, weren't we putting? I couldn't remember, but so yeah, no worries. It happens. Yeah, understandable. You know, I've timed out a couple times when I'm at work and something happens, I gotta go, and I just leave my phone sitting there in case I'm able to get back and play a shot. I feel bad for making people wait, but you know, it happens. It happens. And look, I got to win. You don't have to apologize. I mean, I ended up getting the W, so no worries. No worries. I used to really enjoy playing a hook shot on this hole. I think I'll do that again. Yeah. You know, it sucks when you're like at work and there's nothing going on. You're like, oh, I'll get a quick game in, and then stuff pops up. But you know, at the same time, you're at work, so work should definitely take priority. Oh, did you, Josh? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, you play a lot of the same people over and over again in the Tours 11 and 12. I've talked about that before. You know, there are realistically only a handful of people playing it who can match up with you and have a good connection, unless they're on a VSP, obviously. But you know, yeah. Well, he's gonna lose to two 19th family members in a row then. This is coming in nicely. Could be close. Oh, you got to get this one just right for it to go in. It really is ridiculous. I think I got a sniper bag on, so I'm not even going to be able to do much. I'm just going to play a curled shot over here. We're going to go, let's go like 12 rings. And push back up. Just a notch of overpower. Oh yeah, it's a great tour. I love it. I just was playing a bunch of 12, and as soon as I maxed, I dumped all my trophies back down and I jumped back to 11. But I haven't been playing 11 consistently for about 2.5 or 3 months now, so it all comes back real quick. It's just kind of dialing in the shootouts to get them really, really close. I mean, I still remember the basics, but it's just kind of, figuring out exactly how much backspin to use or on any given shootout hole, basically. So, yeah, it's my favorite tour by far. As soon as I could get out of 12, I accomplished my goal and maxed. I got the 6270, and as soon as I did that, I was like, all right, I'm bailing. I didn't waste any more Kingmakers playing it. And just decided, I was playing like Titans and navigators for the rest of the way while I dump them. No, it doesn't really work in your favor. It works in your favor maybe for getting rematches more so than anything, because if you've got a really high trophy count, then dumping them. I'm sorry, we got a new shootout while I was taking a look at it. So if if I'm still sitting there in the high 6,000s, but then I try and drop down and play Tour 11, it's going to be hard to find an opponent, first of all. Even though they match make opponents based on highest trophy count, they also take your current one into consideration. So it takes a while to find an opponent, and then you're very unlikely to get a rematch. So no, there are benefits to it, but mostly they have to do with getting opponents quickly. If you're not playing Tour 12 anymore, Tour 12 you get whatever opponent you get. There's no trophy count matchmaking in Tour 12. So just a shade downhill. I'm just going to play a full backspin shot just to see what it looks like here. See what kind of landing position we get. So we'll go just over 9. So a slight over adjustment here. See what kind of landing position that gives us. It doesn't look to be too severely downhill. Alright, not too bad. Probably not going to want to play that shot in a headwind like this, because even with full backspin, it looks like that's probably about as close as we'll be able to get. So, yeah, like a 10% over adjustment there, probably downhill. Maybe no downhill play if you're playing over on the left. That looked like a decent pad. Looked like landing on the right will cause problems, kind of like our opponent ran into there, where you could catch the rough. Then the fairway kind of narrowed out there, so maybe play on the left, or in a headwind if you've got a TH6 or an APOC 7. Then play a full backspin shot off that front pad at a 10% over adjustment. Should work out nicely. Turning around the other way though, so it would probably be like a +10 at a mid, or maybe dead at a mid, kind of depending on how severe the wind is. So yeah, that's kind of once our opponent was that far away, it made it easy win with the equipment. To just play that full backspin shot with a Thor 6 is kind of cheating almost. All right, so we've got the same thing, strong headwind, just like we did the last time. Hopefully we can find some fairway this time. Maybe not go full overpower. Maybe play over on the left. Yeah, I think I'll play over on the left. It looks safer, and then we can see what our second shot looks like from over there. Wish we'd get this one with some tailwind so we could try something crazy. But, yeah, sour grapes. Sour grapes for that, buddy. Sorry, friend. Just losing to 19th hole guys left and right. Unlucky to run into a couple buzzsaws. Yeah, so once I came back down to 11, it was a bit of an adjustment. I didn't have like really long losing streaks, but I just wasn't winning consistently. I've been grinding a lot for the Bushwhackers, so I lost a bunch of games. 10% over, so we'll go like 7.5. So half over. Let's just do full blast. I don't think we'll be able to reach the end of the fairway, and with it being wider, I think it's a relatively safe play not to find the rough. Oh, I meant to switch to a cat bag though. Pardon me for just 1 second. Gotta go let the pup out. Oh we got a tailwind, so that helps us out at least. Dave Parsons in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. It's going well. We just had our first new shootout hole, and that worked nicely for us. We played this one earlier of the new ones, so they look fun. They look like they're going to be good holes. That looked like an under adjustment from our opponent here. I wouldn't be surprised if he caught the rough, but I wasn't paying that much attention. Nope, he'll be safe. Oh, no, he won't. Interesting. Interesting. Let's just see if we can just run it down onto the green from over here. Huh. All right then. Probably not a viable option to reach the green there unless you've got some crosswind. Maybe if you play a slice shot, that would have worked out better. Looked like that the slant there from the fairway would keep the ball rolling a little bit further down to the pin, but it hung up. Should have a decent wedge here though. See if our opponent can find a rough iron save with his level 7 epics. Ooh. All right, well, we can put him away with a wedge. See what the green looks like. Sloping hard left to right. Consistent though. No real funnels, but consistent. Let's crank up the topspin and see what we can do. So I'm gonna go like let's go like a little bit more than a half a cup outside left. Might still be okay with that great left. Yeah, we are. Got him? There's the difference between a wedge and a rough iron. Great shots still go in. Sometimes a great shot still go in with a rough iron too, depending on how you play it. Not getting rematches this morning. Interesting. Oh well. So maybe the play there would have been to play a slice shot, a sliced full overpowered sniper with backspin. Maybe that, so with that amount of tailwind, I think maybe that would have been the play. A little bit deeper and could have played on that right side like our opponent did. I just wasn't going to be able to see what it was going to look like with only having the sniper on. I said at the beginning I meant to switch to a cata bag. That would have come in handy. We got the win anyway, but to look and see what that shot would look like. See if maybe there's a rough bump available. There we go. Hey, our clan icon's the same. It's the battle of the pink skull and crossbones. Wow, look at this guy. He must be on a road to glory run. One tournament. I'm surprised to only see a 58 win percentage. How odd. Everything about this is odd. I assume he's laying up. I will be doing the same. He only had, what, an APOC 4? It's very interesting. Hope for a favorable second wind here. I'm going to go 7.5. Maybe a notch more for good luck. Gotta start finding perfects. It'll cost me eventually. Alright, we'll see what kind of wind we get. Ooh, poor wind. Ugh, level 8 sniper. Interesting. Hey, good morning, Craig. Appreciate the good luck. Thank you very much. Alright, Wise Guy 2 is pulling up. I mean, obviously this is an alternate account, but just the stats on it are odd. You only have one tournament played, so that would lead me to believe that the account's only 2 weeks old. He's in a C100 clan. He's got 1,000 games played. What is going on? Hopefully we get out in the fairway here. Oof, just snuck out. Should be a little tricky little thorn shot around these trees. How's everybody like these werewolf balls? I bought a pack on my main account, but this one's free to play, so, and I haven't used any of them over there. They're just like, what, the season 10 balls? 414? I think they'll come in handy in tournament play. See if you can find just the right angle. Nope. Short. Alright, let's see if we can win this one with a short iron. Let's see what we can do. We're going to have to try and find the back of the hill with some curl here. We're going to play it just under a max. Can hit perfect. I just gotta hope that we catch the right slope on this back of this green. Nah, not gonna make it. Yeah, we were lucky to get out in the fairway, but with the trees blocking the way, that's not one that we're gonna make very often. You gotta get lucky. You just gotta kind of try and hope that you find that exact right angle where it's gonna come off the back of the green. So no big deal. We'll go to a shootout and see if we can take our opponent with his APOC 4 Sniper 8 combination. Feel bad for him. Yeah, I'm not gonna blow through these in tour play. I rarely use premium balls in tour play. I rarely use premium balls at all, even on my main account. I don't buy all that many of them, and pretty much just use them situationally in tournaments. I was free to play completely for a long time. Wait, now he's got other banners popping up on him. What in the hell? Something weird going on. I didn't buy anything in game until Clan started. Oh, what do we got? What do we have? That looks like a nice consistent spot. This does not. We'll offset there. Just over, so we'll play it 10 plus 10. Had to release from the right. Well, that came in just exactly how I drew it up. Okay, then. Interesting. That's so weird how those two expert banners popped up. Oh, he's going to try something funky here. I would play back. Oh, I think he might have to overpower with a sniper. Interesting approach. Let's see how consistent this landing area is. Oh, it looks very nice. This is an interesting little par 3. I wonder what kind of wind they'll give us in the tournament. That's always, I mean, the main consideration. Double great right, probably going to find the rough. Yeah, unlucky friend. Okay. What's up, Ian? What's going on? We just had a nice little, I kind of want to see that one again. A great little shot on this this par 3, the new one. I hope it's got the full replay, I'm assuming. You see me start to move around on this back pad at the beginning. There's a really nice consistent landing area where it's, yeah, that whole spot where I mean, the guideline didn't even move. This whole spot just looks great, and it kicks off that little nub on the left. Great little funnel right up to the pin. So jumping on the new one, yeah. Turn on your VPN to the Midwest and the United States and see if we match up. We'll do some basic ball on the new ones. So it was just a 10% over adjustment here. That landing area seemed really nice, and look at how it just kicks off of this little nub on that second fairway and just funnels right back to the cup. So good line there to try. Just a couple bars of backspin there. So might try and play it a different way next time. What's going on, Colm? How you doing this morning? Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm going to go for, I don't know, a little while till I get tired. Talked about it a little bit earlier in the stream. I'm working overnights this week and just got home and just kind of trying to wind down. Okie dokie. Not a new one here. Tough wind, but should be able to blast our way over. I got my APOC 6 on this account just a couple weeks ago in the tournament chest from whatever the two tournaments ago was, whatever the hell that one, I can't even remember. And yeah, got it upgraded to 6, so it's ahead of my main now in way fewer games. Let's play with it. let's play with it. I'm gonna add 20% here. I'm the wizard now? Oh yeah? We'll see about that. We will see about all that. I don't know about a wizard, but I like to hook and slice a lot. Have good fun. Oh man, that was not good distance though. Ugh. Yeah, we might play a sliced sniper up here. Wizardry, I tell ya. Wizardry left and right. Just trying to make some magic happen any way we can. Good line, but coming up short. So if you're able to play this one, it's basically a no spin shot, adjusting just a little bit for head or tailwind. But I did not get nearly enough distance. Ugh. And it cost me. Not much of a wizard on this one, boys. Unless I can pull out some wizardry with my Nirvana here. Oof. Yeah, probably should have gone with the sliced shot there. Just all by feel here. We'll see what happens. Oh, I am a wizard. Too funny. Got the magic stick. Oh, this is one I always get on stream. Except I've got it with tailwind this time. With tailwind and a sniper. Let's see. Plus 2.5. We're going to play it 10.9 and 11.4. 5. 11.4. Good bit of curl here. Counteract that wind. And a little bit further left than I wanted it. But it'll sit nicely for us. Big fan of Kohong, are you? Yeah. Yeah, I could do away with Maple Bay. If I were to get rid of one of them. Paris I like too much. I've been playing it forever and I like that one. It's one of my favorites. I was ecstatic when they took City Park out. This might catch the rough. Nope. But it's not going to beat us. Bailed myself out against old Jeff here. Doubt we'll get a rematch because of that. Yeah, I think I like Kohong. It plays well for my hooks and slices, for my penchant for those. Maple Bay does too, but I never really liked it when it first came into Tour 11. Just something about it. We keep getting this one. Oh, we finally got it with a tailwind. Excellent. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we are blasting a power slice over to the right and seeing how far we can go. Oh, absolutely we are. This guy, what in the world? He must have had his finger slip. All right, we're going to go with a 15 ring slice. Don't forget to yell 4. Get through to the second one. Ah. All right, that worked out well. Too deep, so we'll have to drop some of the top spin off. Kohong shootouts are fun. I love the shootout holes for Kohong. They're challenging and unique. A lot, and each of them presents a different way to play it, depending on your equipment too. You know, I kind of like that there's a variety of ways to play them. Take a look-see here. We look to be about flat, maybe just slight downhill. But we're back from there, so downhill but back, so we'll just play it like just under a max, basically. We played as like 8.5 at the max. How about that? 6.2. Ooh, only needed 6 or 5.9. This green looks like it just wants to funnel everything to the pin, though, so that's good. As long of a par 5 as it is, I mean, it'll be way shorter from the second tees, and then our shots up to the green should be... I'm going to putt off since his finger slipped. And hope that we get a new shootout hole as well. But I mean, our wedge, that it looked like it from the other angle, it comes in right to left. So obviously the other way coming from that side, with that wedge that I made earlier, and that rough iron was damn close. So, and I was just kind of eyeballing everything. So, should be one we can attack from the second tees in expert for sure. Our opponent was good enough, kind enough to rematch us. I don't want to punish him for having a finger slip on the drive like that. So, and that will increase the chances that we'll get a third one as well. All right, tailwind. We're going to put our second bounce on the notch there. Plus 20 at 1-to-1, so we're going to add 1.8. 11.1 5 11.1 Just a baby curl back to the right. A notchless backspin, and we're in the cup. Took a while for the Tour 11 holes to come back to me, but they're back to me now. Getting them all dialed in, getting back up to 5170 here after a hiatus to Tour 12 to finally conquer the beast. He is way underpowered. I doubt we'll get a third, although maybe our sportsmanship will pay off. It did. Excellent. Well done. Appreciate it, Jeff. Wherever you are. Georgia, I suppose. Let's see if we get another new one. We do. Have not had this one yet. Look at this right side fairway. How tempting is this? Oh, it's so tempting. I have to, right? Alright, just do a 10% over here. Plus 1.1, 11.8. It's going to be 7.1. We'll go ahead and push back up to max. And we're just going to blast it. Oh, what in the world? See what happens. Looks like we're going to catch some rough. Alright, so it's more than 10% over. Wow, that got laggy. Almost caught the rough at the end of the fairway there. Maybe that's why it kicked hard right. Maybe it doesn't look like it was that far downhill. I can't imagine that it was more than 10% downhill. I feel like it's just the inconsistent end of the fairway there. Kicked it harder, further right than I was expecting. Because just watching the replay on the stream, I noticed that he's coming in there too. Oh, out onto the fairway. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Well, depending on the wind in the tournament, I mean, that's how we're going to play it. We're going to be trying to blast it down. Look at this this slope here. Be able to maybe bang it in there from that side. Oh, this looks like a nice spot. Just gonna go mid here. Can the rough iron wizardry continue? No, it cannot. Good speed though. Good consistent landing spot there. It looked like it was going to funnel right to the pin if I could catch it perfect. See what our opponent's shot looks like. Looks like he could be in a max wedge range or a min thorn, one or the other. Let's see how he chooses to play it. Come on, Jeff, bury this one. Yeah, that's how I think I would play this one. Maybe offset it just a bit. A little bit of an over adjustment, perhaps. These greens on the new ones seem like they've all got really nice lines right to the pin from what I've seen so far. That looks like it's going in. Oh yeah, nice shot. Yeah, they all kind of want to funnel right to the cup. Took her first L. Getting plenty of the new holes, so that's good. Plenty of good practice in. Probably gonna go for another 20 minutes or so, maybe a half hour. And go hit the hay. Oh, let's see if we can basic ball it with Merlin. Let's see if he flashes the sunglasses. All right, we're on. We're on, and we have a massive tailwind. You know what that means. Oh, nuts. Come on, Merlin, show me how to do it. So far so good, Craig. They're pretty nice. I've gotten this one par 5 a couple times. That looked like it was pretty good fun. I think it's gonna be. They have some of these narrow fairways that are kind of intriguing. So I mean, it's gonna be. You're gonna have to be accurate with your drives. I don't think it's gonna be one. I mean. I say that now. I was just about to say I don't think it's going to be one where we're playing a lot of hooks and slices, but I think I've played hooks and slices now on 2 of them, so that's probably incorrect. The greens all seem like really nice. That's what I think I'm going to enjoy most about this course. They just kind of all seem to have a nice line to the pin in one way, shape, or form, so... Alright, 11 rings. I might have to adjust into overpower range here. Oh no, oh, just barely, just a notch. Ugh. You see though, even there, you kind of see how the balls are just like, they sit real nicely. Everything kind of is falling right towards the pin. The lines, if you got ball guidelines that are long like on these rough irons are, then you kind of, let's watch Merlin's here and see. This is going to be a left to right, yeah. But everything kind of just funnels nicely towards it, so I think it's going to be... I mean, the drives, if they give us some tailwind, we're going to be able to blast these and drive the green on a couple of them. But otherwise, it's just going to be kind of like how usual, who can bury the short irons on the par 4s, who can, figure out a good way to get close for an albatross and on the par 5s. So we'll see. I think I like them, though, so far. Digging them so far, for sure. They're a little more difficult with a basic ball, but that is to be expected. And Merlin showed me up with his beautiful, proper slice, finding the fairway with the first hop. Showing me a thing or two about a thing or two. For those of you who are unaware, the Bushwhacker C100 push is a lock. We're pretty much locked into third place in our division right now. We're still pushing because it's fun. We love the game, but it's nice to kind of be able to enjoy and relax, knowing that we've got it made. A great season for a great number of folks in the clan. Of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Peter Johnson, that grinding machine. I've actually been experimenting with doing the two devices, not since I have both, since I have an old one and a new phone. I've been experimenting with playing them both at once, with some good, some bad effects. Most of it was right when I was coming back to Tour 11, and was just trying to get a feel for it again. And I was just multi-balling it up. Almost full backspin here. We're going to add 2.4, 2.5, yeah, 2.5, 15.2. There's 5.2. Just a notch more. And a little bit of curl back to the right. Thanks, Andy. Yeah, been getting them fairly regularly already, so yeah, it's been nice. Been having some good fun. Oh, Merlin, I know that we've gotten a gentleman's agreement between Bushwhackers and Unity here, but with this new hole, I'm gonna play it out. Dog scratching at the back door. I'll be right back. Merlin, buddy, I'll forfeit at the end, I promise. Bobby, what's going on? I just want to see what this hole looks like. Huh. Let's see what we look like. Pretty good chunk downhill. Call this a little over under 8.5. Oh, what am I? What? Well, I'm not really sure what to make of that. I must have over-adjusted quite a bit. I guess that maybe is going to be the trickiest part here. The fairways seem to have all these little nooks and crannies in them. You're driving? Oh yeah, driving and got Golf Clash on, huh? I would be lying if I said I have not done that before. But don't tell anybody. Oh yeah, all the cool cats. That's right. That's what that's for. Uh-huh. It's a mellow morning. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. I'm winding down. Then I'm going to bed. Sleep all day. It's a sleep all day, work all night week. Ooh, doggy. Look at that nonsense. You're fine though, Merlin. Don't worry about it. I'm going to forfeit anyway. Nothing we can really learn here. It's a gentleman's agreement with Unity. We ended up in the same league. I wonder where we're at now. They flew past us. Their tournament results were outrageous as usual. So, yeah, but we're sitting. We'll get the bronze. Good fun. I highly doubt we'll get a basic ball game with old Blake here. But you never know. Oh, no way. All right. No. Should really be playing this with the Kingmaker. I just don't want to. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Nice. Didn't need the Kingmaker after all. I almost talked myself into it. Glad I talked myself out of it. Tell you what, working overnights I think has the dogs confused more than anything. They don't know what to make of it. I'm getting home at 7 in the morning and they are very confused. He's going to go into the rough or a trap. Rough. See if we can straighten this one out. Not really. Somewhat, but not really. That looks like our best line. That is our best line. Wasn't I just talking about how much I love the Paris courses? Just a notch, buddy. Just a notch. Don't over adjust. Just a notch. That's too much. Too much. That's all good and fun, but we're not here to play these courses. We're here to play the new course. Okay, bye, Blake. Come on, new holes. It's another old hole. What's really annoying about this one is that if there's any kind of tailwind, people will pull out a premium ball and try and park it on the green. And that's annoying. Because I need a 12-mile-an-hour tailwind with a Titan to be able to get over there. But sometimes there are equipment losses. You just deal with them. I'm going to lay up here for a sniper rough bump. Our opponent is going to try and blast it over into this headwind. He's got the APOC 6, so he's got the equipment for it. Just got to execute. Hope to get a little bit lucky. It plays so far downhill, the ball guideline just gets compressed to hell. So I wouldn't be surprised if he catches the rough or the trap on the way out. Nope, he'll clear it. Just barely. Woo! There's absolutely no need whatsoever to do that, though. Just going to lay up over back here for our sniper rough bump. Oof. And we're still fine. Great ball doesn't hurt us there. It doesn't really matter. We're just laying up anyway, anywhere over here. And then we just got to feel out a spot for our rough bump. Playing Tour 8 with premiums? I don't get it. Mind-boggling. And you see, this is why there was absolutely no need for him to do this. He's right in between clubs. Playing over to the deep right part, because you really won't need to come in further to the left in order to have a good long iron rough bump. And the way that the wind was blowing, the angle he was coming in at, and now he's still got the full topspin on, so this is more likely to go in coming back than it is on the way up, which is nice about this hole. Is if you just rough bump it and blast it past the pin, and oh no, he got the zoom in on the way up, so it's not hitting it on the way back down. But you essentially create two opportunities for it if you miss the hell out of your shot. Of course, with that much speed on the way up, you got to bang the stick and get lucky. Just a notch of backspin here. Offsetting right edge, and we're going to play it as an 11 ring adjustment. Oh my. My dog just kicked the pillow over because he was dissatisfied at where it was sitting. And it hit me. Well, lay down then. He's never flipped a pillow at me. Oh, that does make sense, Ian. Yeah. Yeah. When I'm practicing, though, I'm just practicing to get an idea. I mean, it makes way more sense to practice them using the ball that you will, but I'm mostly just trying to generate ideas for how they're going to play, different options for various wins, you know. But that does make sense. If you're truly practicing, then yeah. But yeah, Well, you never are going to know the wins, Andy. Morning, Scott. You're never going to know the wins until Monday morning. So, but it's unlikely that you're going to know which ball you're going to be using either. To just be like, oh well, I already know that I'm going to be using a werewolf ball on this hole is a little bit absurd. We're going to add 3.9, 17.2. Oh my. Should have curled it way more. I just put a baby curl on. Oof. Yeah, that's true, Ian. Yeah, if you want to throw kingmakers at 2 or 8, then that's exactly what you need to be doing. Yeah, you're exactly right. But the premium balls, I mean, that's just look. People can use them however they want. It's unnecessary, but play the game. Play the game how you want to play the game. You know, that's what I've always preached. But yeah, I mean, you know pretty good and well that in expert play you're not using premium, Ian. You know you're going to be using kingmakers for the most part, as do I. Yeah. But I'm also playing expert, and I'm playing these holes in 2 or 11, so it doesn't really matter anyway. We aren't punished for being 5 yards away there. On the hole, we should be closer. That was a pretty nasty crosswind. My whole thought is just that if I'm doing practice play, I'm getting because you don't know A, what ball you're going to be using, B, what kind of winds they're going to have. But in the new courses, it's more about just kind of getting a feel for how I will be playing and attacking each hole and seeing what's possible and all that. So, there are benefits to it all. Everybody just needs to play the game however is most fun for them and just stop arguing about it. Really. Play however you want to. If it's fun, it's a game. So if you play the game and are having fun, then play the game and have fun. However that is for you, just do that. Wouldn't be surprised if he ends up in the rough on the right here. Unlucky. Twelve, 6, 5. Just a notch of curl to the left to avoid what happened to our opponent there. Yeah, 2 or 8 Navi Quasars. Yeah, that's all you really need. If you've got the equipment, that is. If you're playing those and you don't have your clubs upgraded, then it can be beneficial to break out Titans more often. I really wouldn't say that a Kingmaker's needed up until probably 2 or 9, really. And even then, it's kind of just optional. All right, here comes the impossible Alba. It never goes in. I'm just going to play it right at 1-1 from this distance. And then we'll laugh as it rolls by the pin and doesn't go in. Oh, there you go. Hilarious. Once. I've made it exactly once. Stupid hole. I wish I had more exciting things to talk about. I did see Scott talking about baseball. Yeah, the Nats are on quite a heater. Quite a heater, that is for sure. They caught fire at just the right time. They blasted the crap out of my Cardinals. Oh shoot, I was supposed to switch the my logo back to my Blues. But I still got the Cardinals on there. Yeah, people here were commenting just kind of like having just been through our first Stanley Cup run that, you know, the Nationals feel like they're in a very similar... What in the world is he doing? Feel like they're in a very similar situation here where it's just kind of like... It almost feels like destiny, you know, like, oh, they were just... It's finally their time kind of thing, you know? It's all coming together at just the right time, so... Yeah, I'm happy for them. I got nothing against the Nats. I know that some Nats fans are not very fond of Cardinal fans, or the team in general, just because of what happened in 2012 when we put a hurting on them in a bad way. Just going to play this one plus 10 in the min, so that's 7. Kind of a lazy shot, but whatever. With our opponent that far away, there's no need to waste time being fancy. But it's a plus 20 adjustment, but I was just doing it real fast. It didn't really matter. Yeah, I pretty much always play that one at a plus 20, but I did it at a plus 10 that time just to be done with them. And it still worked out fine. 3 yards away there isn't bad. The danger on that one, if you're not familiar with Tour 11, is going just past the pin, because it rolls to 4 or 5 yards deep if you go past it, so you want to stay short if possible. Papa Sloth in the house, what's going on? Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see if we can get one more in. Maybe, hopefully it's a new one. It is not. We continue to not get new holes. Got a bunch of new ones at the beginning. Just the one shootout hole so far. That's where I always seem to lose it. They never want to give me the shootout holes. Nah. Just over 6 rings here. We're going to curl to just outside the arrows. So far so good, Papa Sloth. So far so good. The fairways look like they've got a bunch of various undulations that will cause some funky hops, so we're going to have to try and take those out of play in the tournament as much as we can. The greens that I've seen have all looked to be very nice. They've all seemed to have really good run-up areas to play a shot and run it up right up to the pin. Everything kind of seems to funnel right towards the cup, so there should be, it should just be a matter of picking out a consistent landing area and running it up there. So I was talking about this one earlier about playing it with a no spin, so I'm going to do that. Going to offset 1 cup left, play it at plus 10. So 12.6 ring adjustment. There's 6. $6.6. I thought that would come in right, if anything. But that's how you play that one. No spin. Just over 1-1. Yeah, so I think there are some really narrow fairways. They're going to be risk reward. If you can sneak it through there, then it'll be easy eagles on par 4 kind of things from one of the ones that I saw. The par 5 that I've played a couple times has looked long, and I haven't been able to get a good read on it yet for a second shot, based on having 15 and 12 mile an hour headwinds off the tee. So haven't been able to see really what they look like, except for from our opponents. And one of them had tailwind on the second with his cata, and it when he got up on the green, it just shot right across it. So something to be aware of for that one if you go back and watch that from earlier. I'll probably be off by the time you come back, so have a good one, Ian. Appreciate you being here, buddy. It's getting to be bedtime for me now. I've wound down sufficiently playing some Golf Clash, streaming some new holes, and I'm probably kicking off here shortly, but thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Let's see if we can play this one with a sniper. Probably going to have to be just a touch of overpower. Adding 1.7 to play it as a 10.4. There's 9. 10.4, so yeah, just a touch of overpower here. Oh, so close. Yeah, I think I'm going to do one more, see if we can get a new hole, and then call it quits for the morning. The relaxing jazz has helped. Him having a Kingmaker and a Cataclysm will help. Although he's adjusting at a very haphazard angle. Needed just a notch more backspin on mine, obviously. What do you mean good luck? Rematch, buddy. Come on. Ugh, okay. One more. If we get a 3-game series, then it'll be 3 more, but one more opponent. I'll say that. Then I'm going to call it quits. Had some good times. Had a good long winning streak in the beginning. That was nice. Oh, good. We got a new one. Let's see. Is that one the one that we had before that I... No, it's not. It said it's a par 5. I don't believe this is one that I've played yet. I have not. Oh, or was this the one that me and Merlin basic ball? No, it's not. Is it? I don't think it is. Interesting. How do we want to play this? That trap on the right looks like the ball's going to want to funnel down to it. Let's see what his shot does here. And the great right is not going to help that situation. No, it stayed away from it enough. Alrighty. I guess we'll just hang out down there with him. $13-2. I'm real interested to see what this does. Into the trap. Well, that's what the course is named for. Yeah, so what happened to me was basically what I was worried about happening to him. It just didn't happen to him, it happened to me. That landing area just looked so crazy, like, I don't know. And he came so close to hitting the rough that I wanted to avoid that. So maybe blasting down the right side is a different way we could look at it. Played pretty much mistake free, relatively speaking, up until then, at the very least. So that's something to be proud of, I guess. This looks like it's going pretty far downhill, and that run-up is going to... Downhill slope is going to knock the ball guide down some. Look at this consistent spot, though. Holy smokes. So it's just going to be a matter of finding the funnel from this spot. See, we'll add 1.1, played at 2.3, which I believe is just under a 10. So even with a great ball, it should still catch that consistent spot, you would hope. And then it's just kind of a matter of funneling it right to the pin, like that, yeah. So, if we didn't have a sand wedge on, if we could figure out a way to play that one, get a decent line, that landing area was so damn consistent. And even with the great ball, it was right right there. So that spot looks pretty optimal for bouncing it up to the green. Come tourney time for our Alba attempt. Not a super long one either. Even going into trap, it was never in doubt that I was going to make the green there. Come on, new shootout hole. New shootout hole. Old shootout hole. Lame. I've played this guy quite a bit in Tour 11 and Tour 12. So shout out to you, Golf Clash Elite's Ant-Man. Sup. So this one's going to be plus 20 at 1-to-1 with my sniper, and then just offsetting short and running it up there just like that. Good shot from our opponent. We'll hope to be a little bit closer, but that's going to be tough to beat. I think it's going to be like not quite 5 backspin. We'll go with 4. Plus 2.6 to play it at a 16. Beauty. I think I usually get a rematch with him, but I can't remember. Hopefully we do, for the sake of not ending. Oh, there we go. So hopefully we can get another new one for the shootout this time. Yeah. Horrible wind here. Gonna have to break out the catabag. And I don't have a catabag with my APOC, so that's going to be a TH6 catabag. So I only want to carry one. Ooh. Oh. This is the exact same thing our opponent did earlier. He was able to bail himself out with the fully overpowered rough iron. 10 ring adjust here. Oof. Woo, we almost caught the rough there too. Great right, we would have been in trouble for sure. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I will definitely do that. Yeah, I will have an APOC catabag for a 5-bag wanker. Yeah, that is for sure. I'll be one of those guys. I haven't had 5 bags in a long time. It's gonna be nice. I had it twice with the family, and it was nice. Mostly unnecessary, but it was nice when you have like if you're trying to do a tournament stream and it was a tournament where you're using like 5 different bags, which generally I don't. I can usually do 4, but that was always kind of nice, so you didn't have to keep setting them up. But I mean, rarely will you ever use all 5. You know what? I think I'm going to try and use some right spin. I keep trying the left spin and it's not working, so we're going to try the right spin. Plus 10 at a max here, just a notch of overpower, so 5.5. That's too much overpower. That's just enough. But it's not going in, so it doesn't matter. Five bags and proud, yeah, nice. Assuming he misses this, I'm going to put off so we can try and get a new hole shootout. That sucks. You almost got to rough bump your short iron. I think that's what he's going to try. At least he's got a Hornet on, so he's got plenty of topspin. Should be. Yeah. Yeah, should be fine. Yeah, 5 bags will be nice for sure. I don't think that was anywhere near enough of an adjustment. I mean, that should have been like 12 rings. Oh, maybe. Maybe I'm crazy. Get out of here. Oh, good morning, David. Yeah. You know, you can't win them all. It's just the Nats year, man. It's the Nats year. They just got the feeling. They got hot at the right time. We hit 5th gear in mid-September and couldn't sustain it through the end. We peaked too soon, and come playoff time, we were spent. We had enough magic left in the tank to get us past Atlanta, just barely. But really, I mean, I kind of wasn't expecting much out of them. You never know, because they can get hot, and hot pitching can always carry you. But I knew that their bats was super cold going into the playoffs, so we needed a minor miracle. Oh, and we do get a new hole. Excellent. Wow. Interesting. I'm going to go plus 10 at a min here. So 10 at a min. 4.5. Better hurry. What? It said great. Oh my God. Too funny. I can't believe that it said great and then said out of time. I've never had that happen before. All right. At least now we know what we're doing, right? It's just the opposite way. Fun. So looks good. 10.2, 4.7, 4.6, 4 point something. I'm gonna curl it back to the right just a little bit. Shouldn't have done that, obviously. Mitsu, thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. This might be a rough bump hole. That looks nice. Yeah. I don't particularly care for rough bumps generally in tour play, but in tournament time, if you can get them dialed in, then they're a thing of beauty. So this one might even be a tour play rough bump hole. That looked like it might be the nicest way to play this one. Looks good. Oh, he's gonna go deep too. I think he still got me. Oh my God. That's funny. All right, so we know that it's going to carry past the pin on this one. And I have to leave it short. Mitsu, I'm enjoying the new holes, yeah. They've been a delight. Wow. Speaking of a delight, what a tailwind. What a lovely tailwind. I'll switch back to my sniper bag. Ugh. Not that it's gonna matter, but oh, it will matter because I'm gonna find the rough. Ooh, poor, poor. I showed some decent quality earlier, and now it's all just falling apart. I think that's a sign that I need to go to bed. Yeah, definitely calling it quits after this one. Because my brain is not functioning like it was just an hour ago. That will sit nicely. That's how it's done. Show me a thing or two. Oh, look at this. Friggin' $13.8 at a max. 10. Get through. Oh yeah. Good bailout there. Lucky to bail ourselves out with that strong of a headwind. I'd be going min sniper here. Or Kata. Oh, he's got a level 7 Kata. Never mind. Forget about a sniper. You don't need a sniper. You got this kind of equipment. Good 3-game series here with Ant-Man to close things out. Hopefully, since we didn't get a new one on the hole, we'll get a new one for the shootout. Fingers crossed for that. We can end the stream on a new hole shootout. Good sportsmanship here too. What are you doing? Oh. You gonna try and find the funnel on the hill? Ah. It's funny on some holes to do that. I don't think he could swivel it enough to the side to get it up the hill and back. I don't think he could rotate the arrow enough to the left to find that funnel. Pretty funny though. We don't even get a new one. It's not even that difficult of a wind. I shouldn't say that because now I'll mess it up. It'd be like one bar off of full backspin, plus 20 at 1-to-1. Some right spin too, but then a little bit of curl back to the left to compensate for the ball guide. Oh, beauty from our opponent. We'll have to do well to be inside of that. Adding 1.6 to play it is a 9.5. Ooh. Nope. All right, well, that'll wrap it up. Got some of the new ones. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Rattled off some good wins. Give you some ideas of how to play some of the new holes. So appreciate everybody being here. Have a great rest of your day. I am going to go pass out. Bye, everybody.